Yeah, the clit commander, on the other hand, has decided some of these are not like the others. It's mac and cheese, my brother. Yeah, you've never seen that meme? It's like, sounds like fried chicken frying when it's pissing. That was the meme, I think. I'm going to stop talking about this now.
Let's go, girl.
She got voluntary cosmetic vaginoplasty because she thought she looked used and fucked hers up, and now she calls herself someone with FGM. That's awesome. Sad, but also very funny in some ways. Anyway, that's hilarious because I literally have done that successfully. Did you find a photo where my legs aren't spread? Also, this creepy behavior. Oh my God. Bro, she had this conversation with Electra Rain. Can you send me a vulva pic in the same position? I can explain how it really doesn't look like that cast. I love that. She is out of her mind. She is so unhinged. And I really, really respect her for the posting. She also posted, at 17, doctors convinced me the ideal vulva was one with everything hidden between the majora. Now when I see vulvas where everything is hidden, I worry if something bad has happened to them. I actually zoom in, looking for the clitoris, wondering if she is okay. Yes, I haven't talked about the worst part. If you thought that this was the absolute worst part, fear not, there is something significantly worse than this. And that is this tweet. With the first cadaver, I tried to stick my fingers in her vagina in order to assess relative location of clitoral body, but then it got too awk because my dad was there, so I did not try again. Ashamed monkey. Now, the sound mind says, why did you post this? A good moment would have been a moment where you thought to yourself, perhaps I should not post this. Perhaps this is not the right thing to post. How does this post make me look? But also at the same time, I appreciate what she's done for the field of posting because I love looking at unhinged, mentally ill freaks. This is my fun. And I really appreciate that she is just literally posting in the most unhinged, most honest way you possibly could. She has hit the limit. Oh, she's racist too. Shocker. That's crazy. Here's a video that breaks down Jessica Pin, medical xenophobia, ongoing targeting of black OBGYN physicians, downplaying the Holocaust, and complete lack of understanding about many of the things she's talking. Wow. Wait, she follows me? Wait, what the f? No! No! Why? Look away. She doesn't follow me. She's been on The Daily Show and The New York Times. Let's hear what she has to say.
Who has a history of targeting. I really don't like using my platform to call out specific people, but this creator, who has a history of targeting black OBGYN physicians, has created a video that's gaining traction. So let's talk about it. A few weeks ago, I posted about a beautiful illustration of a black pregnant woman and a black fetus. It was the first that I'd seen. The creator tweeted about the video, saying that it was actually an example of female genital mutilation, that I was ignorant, so I didn't notice. She then said this happened because it illustrates from Nigeria, where she reports that female genital mutilation is common practice, even though it's illegal there. She then went on to compare female genital mutilation to the Holocaust, and when people called her out on this,
people don't like me comparing female genital mutilation to the Holocaust, so let's do some math to show the mortality and morbidity caused by female genital mutilation is actually significantly greater than the Holocaust. Yo, she hit all the high notes. Respect. I mean, that's like, I'm telling you, it's like peak poster. She is like so unhinged, dude.
She said they should put their emotions aside. Well, multiple OBGYN physicians pointed out that her claims were inaccurate. Additionally, anatomic features focus on specific parts of illustrations. It's why in this image we also don't see the hands, the feet, the head, the uterine vessels even.
Yeah, she's like, clearly this is actually anti-woman because they obviously have cut a woman in half to show this photo. They've also noticeably cut her hands and her legs.
The focus here is the black baby. But when physicians suggested that this image was about celebrating the beauty of black pregnancy in a time where health disparities were high, Jessica said, LOL, health inequities and disparities are less than ever. And then she used the
What the law, health inequalities and disparities are less than ever. There's just more awareness. Wait, first of all, that's insane. What? She thinks that there's less health inequality for black women? What the? That is so wrong. That is like objectively the most. Read one book, any book, literally just a singular book. Surgeons have been practicing on minority populations forever. In the 80s at Johns Hopkins, they said, all you need to learn surgery is a knife, a book, and an N-word. Wake up.
N-word. And she's harassed many physicians and claims that black women bring in race to arguments.
Wait, whoa. And then she said, this is why the only demographic that has never attacked me publicly and played the victim game are white heterosexual males. White women will say I've harassed them because they're women. Black women will bring in race. This is how they avoid discussing the problem. Bro, you're the problem. What do you mean? Objectively hilarious that she said if there's one group of individuals that don't obsessively play the victim, it's white men. Famously and notoriously. This is great because for normal people, she's like a 12 on the crazy scale, but for a TERF, she's like a 6. Yeah. I mean, yeah, the TERF scale of like mental illness is like significantly higher as far as like glass ceilings than the normal person mental illness scale. So like she has hit all the high notes at a certain point, but this is like just starting on her journey of transphobia, really.
Look, learning accurate female anatomy is something we're sorely missing in medical school. I've made many videos about that. I want images to be accurate. But this creator has proven her xenophobia by assuming this is genital mutilation because of where the author's from, has repeatedly attacked physicians, and proves she doesn't understand the importance of intersectionality and continues to harm different communities.
She's transvestigating cast that's at least at 8 on the TERF scale. I think like, yeah, it could be a little bit higher. 8 on the TERF scale. For people who are wondering what's a 10 on the TERF scale, it's when you are literally just assuming that your biological mother is actually a trans person. Like, I think that's when you hit like a 10 on the TERF scale, when you like start transvestigating your mom and dad. Like you can't. And then a 12 on the TERF scale is when you start transvestigating yourself. And you're thinking like, oh, like, am I trans? You know what I mean? Like, what if I'm trans? That sort of thing. Was she fingered a cadaver and DMs people for pics, to be fair? Yeah, but that's still like a... Okay, I'm going to say that's an 8.